Okay, good evening, students. In the last class, when we were doing this question number 5, there was small technical glitch, right? Due to which the audio got removed somehow. So I'll redo this question number 5. Is it clear? So the question says, find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points A and B, the coordinates are given, is divided by the x-axis. Okay. So the join of the points A and B, that means the AB is forming a line segment, right? What is A? 1 and minus 5, and minus 4 and 5 is B. This line segment AB is divided by a point on the x-axis. So if any point lies on x-axis, then what can we say about the y-coordinate? 0. The y-coordinate is 0. So we'll take here, let C is dividing AB in the ratio m is to n. We don't know what the ratio, right? The question says find the ratio. The question says what? Find the ratio. So I'll mark this as x1, y1, this is x2, y2, and this is x comma y. Right. Solution. Let C x comma y divide A, or I'll write AB in the ratio m is to n. In the ratio of m is to n. This is m and this is n. Right? You have to find the ratio. Now for point C, the y coordinate is given to us, which is how much? 0. The y coordinate is 0. So using section formula, we can write y is equal to my2 ny1 divided by m plus n. Is it clear? So what is my2? This is y is first of all 0, right? M, and what is y2? 5 plus n into y1 is minus 5 divided by m plus n. So 0 multiplied by m plus n is 5m minus 5n. Any doubt here? So 0 multiplied by anything is 0. Plus this is 5n is equal to 5m. I can divide both sides by 5n. So I'll get 5n divided by 5n is 5m divided by 5n. 5n into 1, 5n into 1. 5 and 5 cancel. So what we are getting? M is to n is 1 is to 1. Clear? And after this, the second part of the question says also find the coordinates of point of division. See, one of the coordinate we already have, that is 0. We need another coordinate, that is x. We need another coordinate, that is x. So what is x? X is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. M is to n is what? 1 is to 1. That is m and n. We can write it as 1 and 1. 1 into x2 is what? Minus 4. N into x1 is what? 1. Divided by, this is 1 plus 1. So minus 4 plus 1 by 2. This is minus 3 by 2. What is C? Minus 3 by 2 comma 0. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the next question, number 6. It says that this given 4 points, the coordinates, these are the coordinates of a parallelogram which are taken in order, right? So let me first draw the parallelogram. This is A, B, C and D. The question says 1, 2, 4, y, x, 6 and 3, 5. These are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order. We need to find the values of x and y. Is it clear? So first is a 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2, then 4 comma y, then c is what, x comma 6. This is x comma 6, and then d is 3 comma 5. We need to find the value of x and y. Okay, so here we'll be using the property of the parallelogram, that is the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. So we'll draw the diagonals out here, AC and BD, and we'll mark the point of intersection as O. This is x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4, and this is x5 y5. Clear? This much. Now we know that the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect, right? That means O will be the midpoint of AC as well as BD. Clear or not clear? Right? Since diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, therefore O is the midpoint of AC and BD. So what we can do here is we can apply the midpoint formula. Okay, applying midpoint formula, right? Applying the midpoint formula along AC and BD, right? So along AC, if I apply the midpoint formula along AC, so what we need to keep in mind, along AC, if you see, here we have x1, the value is given, but x3 value is not given. So I'll use the midpoint formula to find y5, because y1 is given and y3 is given. Clear or not clear? So we'll write here y5 is equal to y1 plus y3 by 2. Fine. First, what value is given? You have to use that so that we get x5 and y5. Once we get x5 and y5, then we'll have to substitute these values in another equation. You'll understand. See the next step. First, we'll find out this. What is y1? 2. y3? 6. Right? So this divided by 2 is 8 by 2. y5 is equal to 4. Likewise, we have x5 is equal to, see, now we want to find out x5. So we can use midpoint formula along BD. Why BD? Because here x2 is given to us 4 and x4 is given to us 3. So this will be x2 plus x4 divided by 2, which is equal to 4 plus 3 by 2, which is equal to 7 upon 2. Right? We got x5 also. Now these values we will substitute again in AC and BD. Now how in AC? Along AC, again if I am using the midpoint formula along AC, then again here along AC we have used, this is along AC and this is along BD. If you mark it, there will be no confusion. Once again I'll find it along AC. Okay, along AC we have got what? y5. Now we'll find out what? x5. x5 is equal to what? x1 plus x3 by 2. Right? Because we already have now y5 here. Right? We have y5. Right? y5 we'll use it in the for BD, and here we got x5. x5 we'll use it along what? AC. Is it clear? So x5, how much did we get? 7 by 2. What is x1? 1. What is x3? X divided by 2. 2 and 2 will cancel. 7 minus 1 is x. X is equal to 6. Now here I'll write along BD. So along BD, see, first of all, along AC we got y5. So we'll use y5 out here. Y5 is equal to what? Along BD. Tell me, y2 plus y4 divided by 2. Okay. y5, how much did we get? 4. y2 is how much? Y. And what is y4? 5 divided by 2. So this is 4 into 2 is equal to y plus 5. 8 minus 5 is y, or y is equal to 3. Got it? Once again I repeat, we got the value of y5 by using midpoint formula along AC. And we are using this value of y5 to find y by putting the value of y5 along BD. Along BD. Right? We got it from AC, we are putting in BD. We got it from along AC, we are putting it in along BD. Likewise, here we got along BD, when we are finding the coordinates of x5, we got 7 by 2. Right? We have used it along BD. Now this value will use it along AC. Right? We'll have to use it along AC. This x5 value will use it along AC to get the unknown value of x. Clear? Okay. The next question, find the coordinates of point A where AB is the diameter of a circle, right? Whose center is 2, minus 3 and B is 1, 4. So what is given? There is a circle and the diameter is given, right? AB is the diameter given. Okay. And we'll mark the center as O. What is the center given? 2, minus 3. This is 2, minus 3. And B is what? 1, 4. We need to find the coordinates of A. So we'll mark it as x1, y1, x2, y2, and this is x, y. So can we say that the center is the midpoint of the diameter? Center is the midpoint of the diameter. Okay. So we can say here, center of the circle is the midpoint of the diameter. Right? So we can use the midpoint formula to find the coordinates of A. Right? So using midpoint formula, we have x1 is equal to what? I'm so sorry. It's x, not x1. X is equal to x1 plus x3 by 2. So what is x? The value is already given. 2. x1 we need to find. And what is x2? It's 1 divided by 2. So 2 into 2 will multiply this. Is equal to x1 plus 1. So 4 minus 1 is x1. x1 is equal to 3. Likewise, y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. Y is given how much? Minus 3 is equal to y1 plus 4 divided by 2. So 2 into 3 is minus 6 is y1 plus 4. So minus 6 minus 4 is y1, or y1 is minus 10. So what is A? 3, minus 10. Right? x1, y1. Right? A is what? x1, y1. That is 3, minus 10. Fine? Okay. This is not x3. This is x2. I'm changing this, right? This is x2. Next question. It says that if A and B are minus 2, and 2 minus 4 respectively, right? That is, this is A and this is B. Let me draw also. This is A, B. This is minus 2 and minus 2, and this is 2 comma minus 4, right? Find the coordinates of P. There is P such that AP is 3 by 7 of AB. Try to understand this. How much is AP? 3 out of 7 parts of AB. Okay. So altogether AB is how many parts? 7 parts. Because it's saying what, AP is 3 out of 7 parts of AB. 3 out of 7 parts of AB. So that means this AP is how many parts? 3 parts. Total is how many parts? 7 parts. Then how much should be PB? 4 parts. Very simple, right? 4 parts. So the ratio AP is to PB will become what? 3 is to 4. Very simple. Don't think it is complicated. Okay? Very, very simple. So we can write here AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. So we can say that AP is to PB is 3 is to 4. Right? And once again I tell you, AP is 3 parts out of 7 parts of AB. So that means altogether AB is, let me mark here, altogether this is 7 parts. Out of this AP is 3 parts. So BP will be 7 minus 3, 4 parts. Ekdam simple. Right? Now, we'll find the coordinates of what? P. So we'll mark this as x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. We'll mark this as what? X comma y. So using section formula, x is equal to mx1 plus mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. So m is what? 3. x2 is what? 2 plus n is 4 and x1 is minus 2 divided by 3 plus 4. Correct? So this becomes 6 minus 8 by 7 minus 2 by 7. We got x is minus 2 by 7. Likewise, what is y? my2 ny1 divided by m plus n. So what is m? Again 3, y2 is minus 4 plus n is 4 and y1 is minus 2 divided by 3 plus 4. So 3 into 4 is 12 and this is 4 into 2 is minus 8 by 7 minus 20 by 7. This is y. So what is P? P is minus 2 by 7 and minus 20 by 7. Clear? Okay, we'll continue with the next question, that is number 9, sorry. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining A and B into 4 equal parts. If you remember, we had done a similar questions, trisect. Right? So now this is dividing into 4 equal parts. So we have the line segment AB, right? Whose coordinates are what? Minus 2 and 2, and this we have 2 comma 8. And this line segment AB is divided into how many equal parts? 4 equal parts, right? So we'll mark this as C. This is x comma y. We'll mark x1 y1, x2 y2. Further, this AC and CB are again divided into 2 more equal parts. Okay, AC will be divided by, let's say, D, and we'll mark it as x3 y3, and CB will be divided by, let's say, E, and this will be x4, sorry, x4 y4. Okay, very simple. See this points D, C and E. They are dividing AB into four equal parts. What are the four equal parts? AD, DC, CE and EB. Okay. So if all the parts are equal, then AC and CB are also equal. Yes. So can I say that C is the midpoint of AB? C is the midpoint of AB. So if C is the midpoint of AB, means you can use the midpoint formula. Okay. So we'll write here, let D, C and E divide AB into four equal parts, right? Into four equal parts. So using midpoint formula, we can say for C, okay? You are using midpoint formula for C. So we can write here x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. So what is x1? Minus 2 plus 2 by 2. This is simply 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. What is y1? This is 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 by 2, this is equal to 5. 2 plus 8 is 10, divided by 2 is 5. So we got C is what? 0 comma 5. I'll write here, okay, 0 comma 5. Now in the same way, can I say that D is the midpoint of AC? D is the midpoint of AC. Again, D is the midpoint of AC. So x3 is equal to what? x1 plus x divided by 2, right? x1 plus x divided by 2. So this is minus 2 plus 0 divided by 2, which is minus 1. Likewise, y3 is equal to y1 plus y divided by 2. y1 plus y divided by 2. So that is 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 by 2, 7 by 2. Any doubt? Again, using midpoint formula along CB. E is the midpoint of CB. So what we can write here? x4 is equal to what? X plus x2, right? X plus x2 divided by 2. Y is equal to y plus y2 by 2. So what is x4? We don't know. What is x? 0. What is x2? 2 divided by 2. Right? Here what is y? 5. What is y2? 8 by 2. So y is equal to, sorry, y should be y4. y4 is 13 by 2. So what is E? E will be 1 comma 13 by 2. And here I forgot to write, I should write D is minus 1 comma 7 by 2. Fine. See the last question. Last question. The area of rhombus. We have to find the area of the rhombus if the vertices are 3, 0, 4, 5, minus 1, 4 and minus 2, minus 1 taken in order, right? So rhombus is a parallelogram whose all the sides are equal. This is A, B, C and D. We'll mark it as A, B, C, D. 3, 0, 4, 5. Now, what is the meaning of taken in order, right? Taken in order means we have to mark it like this: A, B, C, D. If you mark A, B, C, D, straight away gone, 0. Is it clear? It is to be marked A, B, C, D or A, B, C, D, any cyclic order, right? Either clockwise or anti-clockwise. C is what? -1, 4 and D is -2, -1. Mark it as x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. This is x4, y4. And this is O, x, comma, but no need to write, okay? Because we'll use the property that, to find the area of rhombus, the formula is what? Half into product of the diagonals. Is it clear? Half into product of diagonals. Right, so we'll directly use that formula, right? Area of rhombus is equal to what? Half into product of the diagonals. The diagonals are what? AC and BD. AC and BD. So how will you find AC? Using distance formula. BD also using distance formula. So first of all, what we'll find is AC is equal to root over x3 minus x1, right? x3 minus x1 square, y3 minus y1 square. Plus this is y3 minus y1 whole square. What is x3 now? -1 and -3 whole square plus -1. I'm so sorry. This is 4 minus 0. Correct? Whole square. So -1 and -3, when you add it, you'll get -4. And -4 square is how much? 16. And this also 16. Okay. So can I write this as 2 into 16? How much is root over 16? 4. So this will be 4 root over 2 units. Very simple. We'll try to save time as well also in exam, okay? Then we have BD. BD is equal to what? BD is equal to x4 minus x2 whole square and y4 minus y2 whole square. Right, BD is x4 minus x2 and y4 minus y2. So what is x4 minus x2? -1 minus 4 whole square, -1 and minus I'm so sorry, just wait. x4 minus x2 -2. Sorry. This is -2 and -4 whole square and -1 and -5. -1 and -5 whole square. Right? So -2 and -4. When you add, you'll get -6. So -6 square is how much? 36. And here we have again 36. So we can write root over 2 into 36. These are all the shortcuts, okay, which will save time in your exam. Okay. So this will be equal to 6 root over 2 units. So we got the length of AC, we got the length of BD. So now what is the area of rhombus? Area of rhombus ABCD. This is half into AC into BD. Half into AC into BD. So this becomes half into, what is AC? What did we get AC? AC and BD. AC is what? 4 root over 2. And what is BD? 6 root over 2. 6 root over 2. So this is half into 4 into 6 is 24. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 and 2 will divide it. We'll get 24 square units. 24 square units.